Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. And so today we are continuing our journey of the cheapest pedals that I can find from the dubious places on the internet. Today we have a fuzz pedal. So this was £9.72. However, for the first time in this series, I have had to pay postage. £2, so that brings the total for this pedal up to £11.72. You know what? It's still the cheapest pedal that we can find out there, at least in terms of fuzzes. So let's get into the unboxing, and then after that, we'll start listening to some of the tones. Okay, so we're back over at the desk with the kind of in focus, out of focus camera. Let's get into the unboxing. So this is a different box this time from the last few pedals we've had. So the assumption is that it is going to be a different manufacturer. So on the top, you've got mini pedal, and that is it. And then on the side here, you've got mini pedal fuzz, made in China, and then a little bit about the barcode, the manufacturer, bits and pieces like that. So, I mean, I'm guessing that that's the brand or the manufacturer, but I'm not sure. Okay, so we're opening it up, and there we go. We've not got a baggie with this one. So here is the pedal. Got a nice little artwork on that. We'll have a look in there in a second. I can't really tell what that is, to be honest. But yeah, it looks cool. Silvery finish. We've got a volume, a tone, and then just a fuzz in the middle. Or sustain, sorry. So, you know, it's going to be potentially based off of that muff circuit that we all know and love. One thing I have just noticed up here. This is a little bit loose. I'm hoping that's not going to affect the powering up. So there's the pedal. But yeah, nice silver. Don't know if that's going to come across. With a cool little design on the front. I have no idea what it is though. Then we do have a manual. Let's see how many languages this one is in. Okay, so it's just in the one language. Fuzz pedal manual. Very simple. Tells you how to connect it. Features a traditional fuzz effect, plump and rich. Right. As with most fuzz pedals, I say most as a caveat because some are not, but as with most fuzz pedals, this seems nice and simple. So let's get it plugged in and let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, so we're all set up and ready to go. Very quickly, we'll just reference the other gear that we're using. So we're using my Hanson S style. That's going straight into the pedal. And then from the pedal, we're actually going into the Victory Kraken today, and that's on channel 1, which is my favourite of the two. And this is my clean tone. So there's a little bit of grit, edge of breakup, but nothing too heavy. And then again, we are using the practical patch cables. And as you probably mentioned, the pedal board, it is one of the Marcus Deluxe pedal boards. So that's what I use when I'm at home and need to fiddle with things. So let's get rid of the microphone and let's listen to what this sounds like. All right, so what can we say about that? What can we say about the £9 fuzz? Personally, I think it sounded great. As long as you were just careful about what you did with the tone control. Felt like the tone control anywhere above 1 o'clock ish, there was a real harsh frequency that it was pulling in there that I personally wasn't a fan of. However, it did dawn on me that it might be able to do that radio EQ kind of thing, which I did halfway through there. I think that's the perfect tone without having to do too much EQ and post the recording for that radio-y, fuzzy, gnarly. We all know the sound that I mean before the song kicks in. I think they nailed that with the tone all the way up. Volume, I wasn't really able to do a whole lot. It was kicking the front of the amp quite hard. Didn't want to, mess up the recording or anything, but it feels like, there wasn't a huge volume drop and that there is a lot on tap here. I think the first we went was sort of 1 or 2 o'clock. Fuzz, actually I thought that was a pretty good scope of fuzz available on this pedal. We had it all the way down there where there was nothing and there was still a little bit of grit being added. And then once you got up there, I'm sad that it didn't get into the Velcro-y or the sine wavy kind of thing. It was just very much a wall of fuzz. But I think it sounded great, especially when you take into consideration that it's £9. I've never been a huge muff fan. I do have a muff style pedal somewhere in here. up in one of them somewhere. And it's a great pedal. I'd love to weigh it against this one, see how close this got, because it is a boutique handmade pedal by Custom Pedal Boards here in the UK, whereas this is £9 made in China. You know, does it get close? Or once you put it up against something like, a handmade Fuzz muff variant, actually you kind of go, right, I hear the difference. Don't know, but yeah, £9. All in all, I think that's another tick in the box for the cheap pedals. So yeah, let me know what you thought. As a muff aficionado myself, I may not be the best place to really, give an honest review, but I personally thought it was great. Build quality, going to give this a 7 out of 10 because of this up here. That's just probably harsh because this is solid. Let's give it a 9 out of 10, 8.5 because of this little thing up here. Other than that, though, it's a great little pedal that's going to make a nice addition to the tones and collection that I've got. But yeah, let me know what you thought. Did it sound any good, or were you fairly unimpressed? Maybe you just don't like the muff style pedals. But other than that, thank you very much for stopping by today. Nice quick video. Fuzz is a simple video. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much. Maybe just leave in the comment what you thought below. Maybe like it if you particularly enjoyed this video. Or if you're feeling zesty, maybe even subscribe and join the crew. I think we're nearly up to 150 subscribers now, which paltry numbers in the grand scheme of things, but it's really nice to just have everybody on board. So thank you everybody who has subscribed, and until the next one, look after yourselves and take care.